the way Edstruments is set up, it's super visible. So it's really easy for them to go right to the line item that they need and see that number. It takes moments instead of a half an hour for me to run a report and do math. This is the first fiscal year that we actually did our budget using the budget tool with Edstruments. And oh my goodness, talk about infinitely more easy than my 20-tab Excel spreadsheet with formulas that had to add into other formulas, and they always broke. And so then my calculations were wrong. The budgeting process was phenomenal. It made it very easy to negotiate back and forth. We didn't have to sit in a room with the budget up on a projector and QuickBooks up on this tab and our budget up on this tab. It was back and forth. They could do it at their leisure because they could log into the system anytime, and I could see what updates they were asking for and making. And then we were able to export it out for our finance committee to review and approve. And if they had questions as to where those numbers were coming from, I could quickly log into Edstruments and see the full detail of every single item that made up that big total. Prior to setting up Edstruments in our org, anytime anybody had any question about where we were with budget, where we were with expenses, where we were with finances, I had to answer the question. I had to go into QuickBooks, I had to run some reports, I had to do some calculations, and then give them the information, which on a regular basis stopped me in my tracks of my workflow for the day and kind of sent me in a different direction. And there just was zero visibility for our directors into the budgets that they were actually in charge of. Edstruments has given us that visibility. The directors can log in, they can see all of their expenses. That visibility saves me a ton of time. It saves the directors time because they don't have to come to me for questions and wait for me to run reports. The team made it really easy. We were already doing budgeting on our spreadsheets. So essentially I sent my spreadsheet over and it was uploaded. And we had a few little tweaks to take care of after that to line everything up. And it was easy. The team really understood or worked to understand kind of those weird little anomalies that we have, and were open to kind of tweaking some things to make it customized for our organization. And that was really appreciated. I think there's just a greater access to the detail of how and where we're spending our money, where we're seeing things increase from a pricing perspective. Also being able to see kind of some of that breakdown in a historical way around some of those expenses, that what it costs us to actually implement our programming. Those details all give us an opportunity to make more thoughtful and strategic decisions. SecureFutures provides financial literacy in the classroom where students are comfortable learning. The programs are geared toward juniors and seniors, kind of right at that ripe age when they're getting a job. They might start getting credit card offers in the mail, and they need to figure out, what do I do with this money besides spend it immediately?